This year's team was such a joy to be around from the very beginning when we got back on January 4th and went to Greece and come back and hit the ground running with the season. We were a relatively young team, and they just showed up every day, hard-working, ready to do whatever was asked of them and not ask any questions. And that mentality went all year long. I was very proud of the first years coming in and finding their groove right away and being able to fill a role that was needed from losing so many seniors last year. And then this year's senior class, the leadership that they showed coming in and not really being a group that had played a lot of minutes for us or big roles, and they stepped into these roles and stepped into this leadership and really helped guide this team and get us to some really cool places. And I'm excited about the future. Ruby Hodge, Emma and Maya, just the way that they played all year long and the way they stepped up and scored big goals for us was great. And the leadership that we had with our captains, Aaron and Alexis, they led this group and it was just a fun group to be around. Yeah, and this senior group is always going to be one of the most special classes that I've had, just because we went through COVID. Their freshman year was COVID, and they were the only ones on campus, and we went through them, one per lane, wearing masks, and the only thing that they had that was normal was coming down to the pool. Normal because we couldn't do any contact or anything like that. But I mean, having that opportunity to bond with that group made them a pretty special group to me. And I'm proud of them going through all of that with us. And they've been around through some up and downs in Harvard water polo with that, and they've left a legacy. I mean, this was the group that helped us start the Boys and Girls Club. Sasha and all the work that she's done with that with me and the rest of the team. I'm just proud of the legacy that they've left. I mean, I'm just excited about the future of this program. I think we were a young group, and our core group of freshmen and sophomores and juniors really shined this year and got a lot of great experience. And we're bringing in a class next year that is going to come in and hopefully help us continue to grow. And we're right there at the doorstep of winning some big games and hopefully competing for a championship in a conference that's very strong. So I think the future is bright, and it's going to start with Ruby, Maya, and Emma coming in and continuing to grow and be the leaders that they are.